Hey, what's up? Welcome to another episode of The Voice of Dilio T2K. In this video, we're going to talk about being a musician or being a creative force and kind of being the odd man out. This is a great question, and once again, I just want to integrate and tell you guys thank you so much for the feedback. I really appreciate that. I love the comments, and if I don't get to respond to them right away, know that I will get to them. Actually, when I finish this video, I'm probably going to go ahead and top off every comment left that I see that I have not replied or thumbs up or at least said something to. So once again, thank you guys for that. So in this video, I'm going to shout out Mel Raw because I think he gave two great questions that I love to do vlogs about, and maybe this can help you as a producer, musician, artist, independent, whatever you are. And it's about, this question basically goes like this. Musicians feel like the odd man, never being filled in, but we want to be part of the, I guess, kind of the clique, but we're not like everyone else, and we're different, and that's right. And so we're going to talk about kind of being the only musician, or kind of being the only producer, or stuff like that, And first, I guess I could talk about my experiences. I know what it's like to kind of be in an island, but know that it's kind of like a situation where it came out of necessity. You worked with other people, you ended up doing most of the work. That's been my circumstances. Like, hey, let's work on a track, Delia, which means, hey, I want you to produce the track. I want you to write the hook. And I just kind of want to slide in somewhere in the middle of it. And I know it's going to sound good because you're associated with it. And so in that environment, it's kind of like you rather just keep to yourself and skip the nonsense because, if you do all the work for yourself, you're going to get an equal effort from every party involved with it, which is yourself. And so I understand that circumstance. In dealing with it, though, you have to understand that a lot of people are in different walks of life. And this is basically going to talk about how to be comfortable in that. Not everybody's going to understand that you make music or that you're a producer. Most people will be like, oh, okay, that makes great music. Oh, that means you're not making any money because music is your passion. Albeit, yes, the music industry is under attack, but it's not dead. There are people who will always love music. That's why it's so freely shared on the internet right now, because people love music. People love the way it makes them feel. So as a person who creates this content or this substance that people enjoy, I think it's the first thing you have to do in dealing with yourself as a musician is to really accept it and consider it being special. What I mean by that is that learn to like the fact that you're creative, and learn to like the fact that you're not like everyone else. The cliche is everybody was the same to be boring, and I understand that. But you got to really learn to appreciate your music, appreciate it by yourself, appreciate what you're passionate about by yourself, like it by yourself, love it by yourself. If you don't like the music you make, and trust me, I've been there, we've all been there, and we all done that. Take time to fake it till you make it, and it's kind of hard to explain. I don't really have anything deep or cliche to say about this, but you really got to learn to appreciate your own music and your own creative and your own skill set. So start there, because how will anyone else appreciate or accept you for your music if you don't appreciate and accept it for yourself? So that's step one. You got to appreciate, and acknowledge and embrace that you're creative. Embrace that you have a creative mind. And that's what the world needs, is creative minds all the time. So I think that's very important. I understand what it feels like being the odd man out, and I give you an example. On Facebook or on Twitter, a lot of people talk about their life experiences. A lot of people like to share the meal that they ate, or the kids that they raised, or the families that they're in, or their job promotion, or the fact that they're getting married, or the fact that they're dating, or the fact that they hate the person that they just broke up with. So on that feed, you see all these things, and unfortunately fights too on Facebook. And these are the things that matter to the people who are your friends list on your Facebook page. And so that's great, but it may not be things that you can relate with. Well, I think families are good, and I think having children is great. I'm a family of one. In this house, I'm a family of one, and I have to acknowledge myself and respect that. And two, no, I don't have kids running around. However, I don't hate them for having it either, stuff like that. But the challenge is this: the majority of people that are on your Facebook feed got all those things, you know. Whereas if you're someone like me, you have all of this, equipment, music, CDs, and all this stuff like that. And while they don't, and so it's easy to come off as just someone trying to pawn or sell their music online and stuff like that, when really you're trying to create a connection with people. So that plays a role right there. But just as proud as people are of their children, just as proud as people are of their families, or just as proud as people as are the achievement that they had, or the meal that they're going to eat, you have to be proud of the fact that you're a musician, that you're a creative person, that you enjoy what you do, that you do what you love, and that if you're going to be known for anything, be known for being the absolute best that you can be, wherever it is at the level that you're at. Yes, I'd like to be at a further level, not there, but the story's not over. And I really think I have something special here. I really think I have something special with my music. I really have something special with the songwriting I have to do and the tracks I make. And if no one likes it, it's still special to me, and that's number one. That has to be straight first. If you can't get that straight first, and I know it's hard, I know it's easy. Sometimes you get tired of what you do. I get that. I've been there. But I always have to remember, at the end of the day, you have to really accept who you are and what you like, and let yourself be good at it. And if you don't feel like you're good, that you can get better. That's if you really appreciate what you do, then the reality of being the odd man out fades away. Because what does another person's opinion matter if you hold yours in the first top priority of opinions? Yes, you want close friends and family to love what you do and embrace it and say, oh, wow, that's great, and support you, promote you, and stuff like that. That's not always the case, and I don't think that they mean ill. Um, but it's just that the internet is such an easy place to let things slide by and not acknowledge it. Um, even in this high competition place we call YouTube. So so getting acknowledgement is good, but you really have to have the core inside of what you like, and you really have to have that inside you and say, hey, I love this music, and this is who I am. So if I could summarize it in one sentence, I'll say is to go ahead, be the odd man out, be different, love it, enjoy it, and be that, because you never know who you can touch or help, being who you are, making the music that you make. So with that, I hope that helps and answers some questions. We got more questions I'd love to answer, more vlogs and stuff like that. Once again, subscribe, DilioT2K, like, comment. Let me hear your thoughts on this, and we're going to keep it moving. All right? I'm out.